right, guys, I am back and we're going to work on this little guy today. Yeah, so we're close. Kind of what I'm going to do is kind of stay with the same theme of the cream colored paper. I'm going to show you a couple of things I like to do with these, and it's pretty simple, mostly for two reasons. With altered books, we want to keep everything kind of at a manageable amount, right? But we still want to create more journal space, right? So what I do is I tend to just, let's take off about like this much. Do these kind of things where it's still a piece of paper. I'm just going to touch a little bit of the ends, right? And then I might do, oh, where's my Tim Holtz stickers? Well, I guess we're not going to do that. Or, you know what we could do? Let's do some stenciling. I haven't pulled out my stencils in a while. Let's see, I got a lot of them. Got some Amy stencils, got some Lorna stencils. Let's work with these guys. So I'm gonna do something like this. I don't know where I think I might need a new book. Oh, sorry kids. That was all the Christmas stuff, just fell right off. And since we're doing Poppy, let's see. Let's do maybe one like this. We're just gonna hit it real quick. Just kind of like a ghost. Not a ton. Just a little bit of whisper of something, you know? And I think I needed to leave it a little bit bigger to put them in these two front pockets. I don't think that's going to be nearly tall enough. Nope. So we'll find another little pocket. So back to what I should have said originally. Hi. From right here. Look at that. And then we'll do another one about the same size and put that one on the other side. And they don't have to be exact, but it's literally a really awesome way to fill a journal that I think doesn't get enough credit. We took off about 2.5 inches. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I am in my second full week of work, and I love it just as much as I loved it the first week. It is right up my alley. I must say I am feeling pretty confident about it. So we're about ready to get a pretty big storm rolling in. I'm hoping to kind of be finished with this journal by the weekend because I'm going to be seeing the girl that it's for this weekend. So that'd be super cool. I wish I could find my Tim Holtz words because those would go really stellar right here in this book. And I'm going to measure this really quick to kind of just get a rough idea of what we need for these. So if we do 4.5 by, say, 4.5 by 7.5, let's cut a couple of pieces of cardstock with that in there. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of mess around today. I'm gonna use up all these scraps too on the cardstock. Let's cut some of this down. you can really kind of make short work of it if you don't like try to overthink it. Because these tall ones here that I just cut, those will work perfect in those other little slots. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of mix match, kind of just fill this little thing. And I think this girl is a journaler, so even better, right? So we're gonna just take these. These are all the strips off the papers that I ripped down. There it is. I don't know why I put it back up there. Must have been in my little fit of cleaning over the weekend. Yeah, I still haven't moved my studio back. Oops, and these might be a little too long, so I'll have to rip it off. Or cut it off, I guess. That'll always work. Except for when it doesn't, right? Okay, so at the end, like I said, I'm gonna make several of these. So at the end, then we'll do like a decorative punch on it. And boy, that glue stick's kind of really sticky. So yeah, anywho, what was I saying? Yeah, I love my new job. I love my coworkers already. They're a bunch of great guys. So yeah, I'm having fun learning all these new things. So I think I'll cut them all off at the same time too. Those little ends. We might need a few more of these cards, but so Grace went back down to Denver. I think I might have mentioned that when I was recording the other day, but Bo started school. Yeah, it's just a week full of busy. That glue stick's gonna end up making a real gross mess of things, I think. Yeah, I got all these little cutoffs. Like I said, I think they make really cute cards because, like I said, we'll do decorative pieces with them. And they'll work in almost all of the pockets. I wonder if you guys can hear the thunder. Oh, and there goes the dogs. Oh, yep, she's rubbing against the house. Gotta love that. Oh gosh, she drives me nuts. I don't even know why she's doing it. I don't know if she has like an itch or what, but she's done that since she was a puppy. She rubs against the house. And there's like, she's starting to like rip the, not rip it off, but like rub the paint off. Silly dog. And I don't think this is even remotely close to enough. What I was saying when I first started videos, I don't know where my glue book went. I might have to get a new one. so I got next week's challenge videos filmed, and then I'm hoping Saturday to do like 2 more weeks. That would be super cool because it's looking like I'm gonna actually really start needing to work overtime at work. So all right, I do not have any more of that right with me. Hold on, talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'm getting dangerously low on this cardstock. Last time I was in Office Depot, I didn't see any. I was like, oh, I hope I can still order it online. That would be amazing. Because, like, literally, I think probably every journal I use at least a sheet or 2. And it's the parchment color off, and I get it right at Office Depot, and it's like, here it's about $18. Like, I don't know, it's like, I don't remember how many are in there. It's quite a lot. This might be too many, but we'll see. Oof. All right, so I mentioned a little while ago about maybe wanting to do like a journal swap with some people. And I know a couple of you said you'd be interested, but if you wouldn't mind, email me, because I went back through YouTube Studio and tried to find those comments, and I cannot find them. So if you wouldn't mind, email me, and then we can like have a deeper conversation that way. I mean, not that emails are really personal, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I would love that. And to me, honestly, guys, it's not about, it's about the love that goes into it, not about how you feel about your creation. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I think I myself have been guilty of that too, where I think my work isn't that great, but other people loved it, right? Because it's all about different, right? Okay, I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more, and then we will, I think I need to change out my glue stick, because any second now I'm gonna end up losing it, like completely. Because it's like, I don't know if you guys can see the hue of green in there, but I can tell it when I'm putting it down that it's like dragging. Probably should have counted, because if we need to, we can always chop these down too, if we need them to go into other pockets, like short, not shorter pockets, but like a little bit smaller pockets. And then of course we have some of the ephemera on the kits and stuff too, some of those tags that we should probably put in there. I don't know how long these videos that I'm gonna film now will be, but all right, now I'm just gonna run back through and trim them all, and then ones on the bottom will have a second to dry while we punch and ink the top ones. So so one of the funny things I can tell you about this, like, I think we've discussed this before, but the career I've decided to go into is still a pretty male-dominated field, which it hasn't stopped me any, and I haven't like missed out on an opportunity because I'm female by any means. That's not it. It's just not a ton of females are interested in this profession, right? Or at least not in the areas that I'm interested in it, right? With every new adventure, I mean, you have a few lookers, if you will. And like last week, I was so impressed because not one of them made a gross comment or anything like that. Like, unfortunately, that's something I'm used to. Or like, you know, the sad reality is that, you know, a lot of them say, oh, let's be friends, and then really that's not what they have in their mind. Or there's a lot of like innuendos, right? Like, for the most part, they're good men, right? Like, they just, I don't know, they let their nether regions, I guess, do the talking for them. I don't know if that's really a thing or not, but like what I really want to say. But at any rate, that hasn't really happened here. And I was walking with my supervisor yesterday on the plant floor, and I was like, you know, it's kind of shocking that, like, I'm not having to endure any of that here, and it's amazing. And he was like, well, it's one, it's probably because you're new, and two, they were all warned ahead of time. And I was like, that makes sense, because the HR lady was like, okay, now, anybody says anything that you deem inappropriate, please come to me right away. And I was like, oh, you know, I'll be fine. Like, I mean, honestly, my dad's a truck driver. My ex-husband was a truck driver. I'm like, there is not probably anything any of those men could say that would actually make me blush. And she's like, but still. And I was like, has that been a problem here? And she's like, no, but there's also not somebody that looks like you out on the floor. I was like, okay, I get what you're saying. So anyways, so we were walking the other day. Oh, I already said it. Never mind. I mean, it was just like they were all warned. I was like, wow. I mean, I think I'm flattered. I don't know. But at any rate, yeah, it's been a real treat. And the quality engineers are amazing at what they're doing. And it's just, I'm having so much fun. Just going to throw light inking around these edges, okay? And then we'll just start filling the pockets, and then we'll put some more of those pieces of paper in some of them too. Yeah, so I wish I could openly talk about it, guys. Like, it would fascinate you guys too. But it's very cool, and it's very, I don't want to say secretive, but kind of. I mean, kind of is. It's all proprietary. I can tell you a lot of it's like government work, so, but these machines, guys, like, okay, you can literally walk inside of them. I mean, that's how these machinists have to load them. Like, they walk into these giant metal cutting pieces of machinery. It's pretty cool. You know, the other funny part is Bo and I got home, and then Bo was finishing up some school, and we ran and grabbed some dinner together. And he's like, you smell like a mechanic thing. And I was like, it's not mechanic, it's the coolant that the machines put off. So, and plus the quality department in this place is literally right next door to the, we call it the bench, but basically it's the one that puts all the polish on all the pieces that we're making. or it takes off burrs of the metal or that sort of thing. Where in the last shop, it was small enough that the machinist just did it as they went and stuff. So this is a huge operation. So yeah, it's pretty, like I said, it's fun. And I get to use these huge, like state-of-the-art probes to measure all these parts. Oh my gosh, it is so cool. I'm just in awe. Like I said, I wish I could talk about it freely because it's cool. And it is just another step in the direction I hope to go, right? Whew. Dogs are out front playing. So yeah, I am like a giant child in a candy store at this place. There's so much to learn. Like in some of these other, like, okay, so, I mean, I know each place, like, has their own way of, like, quality inspecting these things. This company, like, designed a lot of their own quality measuring equipment because some of the stuff that we make has to be, like, it's precision. And, this one tool, oh my gosh, it's so hard to use. And like my tiny little hands won't hold this big like C-ring mic that it's like custom made for this stuff. And it's like trying to, and they're like, okay, brace the part against the bench and then put your elbow here and use your hand here. And I was like, okay, I finally got it. Like, some of these pieces too are like 300 pounds. It's crazy. Like they're like large scale production, like large pieces. Oh, it's nuts. So I'll probably bore you guys to death the next couple of weeks over how cool this place is. Yeah. Your girl's having fun. Just learning away. We'll fill these and then we'll just see what else there is to see. So like, I can put these here, but obviously they're going to be too big to put here, right? It's going to overlap funny. So we might have to do something just a tiny bit different for those, right? I might not even have enough made for this. Oh, yeah, but these are going to require bigger cards, taller cards. Those will require largers. Glue on there. Oops. I bet you I'm too shy. What do you want to bet? No, I'll end up being 4 shy. Nope, not having enough. So let's at least fill this one. So we need one more here. 2 more that are on the right side. Wow, we almost did that. Okay, so 2 more on the right side. That's easy enough. Ooh. And I used up almost all of these. One of the cats really thinks she needs to come in. Like, I don't know about that. She's not normally an indoor cat, so I have no idea why she's at my window. Like, and I know they have food outside. Yeah, I'm thinking this will probably be 2 more videos, guys, because we'll end up doing just a touch of decorating. Probably not a ton, but some. So then those smaller pockets that I was, that we attempted to put these in, I was gonna, see, I need 4 of those. So maybe we'll just get them whipped out too really quick. Like I said, you wanna, I mean, doing really cool ephemera for these would be really nice, but let me show you what's already happening. If you put bulky stuff in, it's already, even though you ripped out a bunch of pages, see, it's already, and we're not even, we don't even have all the pockets done yet. I'll take it. Forget the corner. I still need to get a new one of these. Maybe for Christmas I'll have the kids put one in my stocking. Oh my goodness. Fussy butt, fussy butt. This is what we were going for. How cool would that be to use up almost all the scraps? I would love that. All in one shot, one book. That'd be crazy. That one has one. And one here. And on this side. Okay, so let's do 2 more for this pocket here out of those papers. I'll at least get those kind of knocked out of the way. Maybe we'll get some coffee dyed papers going in there. And some of the other pockets. Maybe on this one we do roses instead. A little rose stencil. Sorry, I'm kind of talking under my breath, I think, but thinking out loud. And we could find somewhere to put these little guys, probably, if not this journal, in a different one. I'm going to do kind of a fallish one, too, but I don't, like I said, I haven't really found a kit that I like. that I haven't already used a couple of times. Plus I haven't done a fairy one. I still need to finish up that one from last year with Mixed Media Minnesota's kit, one of her last ones she put together. I know I demoed it. Most of the ephemera, the pockets and ephemera are done. I just need to get my button gear for the cover because it's pretty huge. So what if instead of doing a fall journal, what if we went back and used the rest of that creepy one from Tracy Fox. Do you remember that little project I made back in May? What if we just used the rest of that kit and we made a cool little journal that way? What do you think? And we do that like in September. We could do that because I was wondering what I was going to do with the rest of that kit anyways. So maybe that's what we do for September. And maybe October I'll finish out that one from Mixed Media Minnesota. Because I have everything I need for it. Like, I have the hinges sitting here for the cover. So, I mean, it's all on me at this point. I'm the reason we haven't started it yet. Can you believe there's only 4 months left of the year? Cow. Seems ridiculous to me that there's only that. You know what I mean? Okay, so we need bigger cards. So let's just assume here that they are, let's do 7 3/4 by, should I do by 4 3/4? Just extend them out. Let me write that down because I will forget. Let's cut one, 7 3/4 by 4 3/4. Let's see what that gets us. Oh, and I need to cut those all down because I need 4 of these. Yeah, you really can kind of make quick work of filling these altered books if you don't overthink it. See, I would need 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Exactly what I have. Let's do one sheet at a time now, or like just to make sure I have the right numbers here. Too hard to get in. Let's back that one off to 4.5. Yeah, she would end up fighting that one, I think. Yeah, that'll work. So we're going to do 7.5 or 7 3/4 by 4.5. probably let you go because I bet you we're getting close to the time. I'm feeling kind of accomplished though, I will say. Maybe we'll get these other ones cut into the length that they need to be. And then what I can do, I'll probably work off camera for a little bit. It's gonna be at about 6 1/4. So I'll probably cut a cut, or not cut, I will kind of decorate a couple of them, and then when we come back I'll show you kind of what I'm thinking for the other ones so it doesn't quite take so long. Maybe we'll only got about 2 videos left, I don't know. One can never tell. Not with me anyways, right? Times I think I'm done, and then other times I'm like, oh, we still got this to do and this to do. So what I'm thinking is these are gonna go, these right here are gonna go on top of these bigger pieces here for the larger pockets. And then if I need to, oh yeah, there should be plenty of tabs in here. Oh yeah, we got tabs. So I'll cut those offline, off video, and then yeah. And I might back some of these tags, I'm not sure. Oh, there's the little one we didn't use. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll just see you in the next video. Bye, guys.